What if she is lying to you? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that can be not only tricky, but also intensely emotional to talk about. We're asking the question, what if she is lying to you? Whether it's happening in your relationship, a friendship, or with someone you trust deeply, discovering dishonesty can be unsettling. For couples, this is especially critical, as trust is the foundation of any successful relationship. But rather than letting fear or doubt control you, let's unpack this issue with clarity and purpose. Before we begin, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you find this content helpful. Let's dive deep into understanding deception and how relationships can move forward even after the truth becomes murky. Let's get started. Understanding potential signs of dishonesty is crucial. Keep in mind that these indicators aren't absolute proof, but can be clues to explore further. In a partnership, paying attention to these signs while maintaining empathy can help address concerns before they spiral. Inconsistent stories. Have you noticed that her story shifts every time you ask her about a certain event? People who are truthful tend to stick to the same version because it's based on facts. However, someone telling a lie might forget their previous narrative, leading to discrepancies each time it's discussed. Too much detail. Does the explanation feel overly rehearsed or excessively detailed? Sometimes liars try to make their story sound plausible by adding unnecessary elements. While this isn't always a guarantee of dishonesty, overly intricate explanations can be a red flag. Avoiding or excessive eye contact. Eye contact is one of those subtle hints we've all been trained to notice. Someone being deceptive may appear overly shifty, dodging eye contact. On the flip side, forcing too much intense eye contact might be an attempt to seem convincing. It's important to analyze eye behavior in combination with other behaviors. Tone and speech changes. Is there a noticeable change in the way she speaks when discussing certain topics? A difference in tone, a quicker or slower speech pace, or excessive hesitating might signal discomfort or hiding something. These shifts are worth noting if they appear alongside other unusual behaviors. Body language tells a story. Body language is often more revealing than words. Fidgeting, looking away, crossing arms, or stepping back when talking about specific issues could all indicate dishonesty. Be watchful, but remember to interpret these clues within the broader context of the relationship. Of course, no single sign is definitive proof of lying. Relationships thrive on trust, so it's essential to explore these observations carefully. Now that we've gone over the signs, the question is, what should you do next? Reacting impulsively or without clarity can damage your bond, so a thoughtful approach is crucial. Here's how you can responsibly address your suspicion. Stay calm and avoid reacting emotionally. The first step is to breathe. Confronting her while you're angry or hurt can create defensiveness and escalate the situation. Take a moment to process your emotions and think about how you want to communicate constructively. Give her the benefit of the doubt. It might be tempting to jump to conclusions, but sometimes there are genuine reasons for behaviors that seem deceptive. Instead of assuming the worst, consider alternative explanations. This approach helps maintain respect and prevents misunderstandings. Ask open-ended questions. When you want to explore a topic, avoid accusatory statements. For instance, instead of saying, "I know you're lying," try asking, "Can you tell me more about what happened?" The goal here is to encourage her to clarify and potentially uncover inconsistencies. Avoid immediate confrontation. If you suspect dishonesty, don't rush to confront her head-on. For example, rather than saying you're hiding something, consider saying, "I'm feeling confused about what you mentioned earlier. Could you walk me through it again?" This opens the door to dialogue rather than defensiveness. Observe her reactions. Pay attention to her emotional response. Does she appear defensive, or is she making an earnest effort to clarify and reassure? A genuine explanation often comes with openness, while defensiveness might signal discomfort or guilt. With these strategies, the focus remains on resolving conflict rather than deepening divides. Understanding why someone might lie is just as important as addressing the act itself. Like all human behavior, lying often stems from emotional complexities. In a relationship, these reasons might be situational rather than malicious. Fear of consequences. She might withhold the truth because she worries about how you'll react. Whether it's fear of disappointing you or causing conflict, lies sometimes serve as a protective barrier against emotional fallout. Self-preservation. Past experiences, or even trauma, might make it difficult for her to open up fully. For some, dishonesty is a learned defense mechanism to shield themselves from being vulnerable. Feeling guilty. Sometimes guilt drives someone to lie. If she feels ashamed about something, dishonesty might seem like the easier alternative compared to facing those feelings head-on. Protecting you. This type of lie isn't born out of harm, but is still a betrayal of trust. She could be attempting to shield you from information that she thinks might hurt you. It's essential to distinguish between malicious intent and misguided love. Ultimately, recognizing her motivation for lying can help shape your response and enable you to decide the best course forward. If you've come to the conclusion that dishonesty is indeed at play, the next steps depend on what you want for the future of your relationship. Addressing lies isn't easy, but it also provides an opportunity to strengthen your bond. Start with an honest conversation. Express your feelings without blame. Use I statements to highlight how her actions have impacted you instead of placing accusations. For example, say, "I feel hurt because honesty is so important to me," instead of, "You've betrayed my trust." Work on rebuilding trust. If you believe the relationship is worth saving, patience is key. Rebuilding trust takes time, consistent communication, and mutual effort. Be open about your expectations and encourage honesty moving forward. Ask yourself tough questions. If dishonesty becomes a pattern, evaluate whether the relationship is meeting your needs. Can trust be reestablished? Are you both willing to work through these challenges together? These questions might guide you to the healthiest decision for your future. At the heart of every successful relationship is trust, openness, and a willingness to grow, both individually and as a pair. Remember, addressing dishonesty doesn't have to mean the end. It can be the beginning of a truer, deeper connection. Have you ever faced dishonesty in your relationship? How did you navigate that situation? Let's open up a conversation. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more relationship advice. Until next time, take care.